Hello everybody, welcome. We are here today at Disney's Wilderness Lodge to try out for the very first time the Storybook dining at Artist Point with
Snow White, and I warm my ears. I can't wait.
I am so excited for this. We've heard so many good things about this particular restaurant. We've never tried it before. We've been wanting to get here for a long time. Today is finally the day. All right, so let's head on in. I am starved. Wow, I absolutely love this hotel. I love this. It is so pretty here. We've only stayed here a couple of times, but I am always in awe every time we're here.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
I mean, it's just so awesome. It's just like this amazing rustic lodge, and it's got such a cool vibe to it, and it's really like relaxed, but also like super cute. And I love the fact that you get quick access to Magic Kingdom via the boats. It's pretty fast. They just have boats going back and forth between Magic Kingdom and here. I just love the vibe of this place. I mean, just look how pretty it is here. Access to the lake. It's got this geyser. This is Geyser Point right here. These little like geysers will shoot up periodically throughout the day. Right there, there's a sign that says, in an effort to preserve our natural habitat, please do not feed the wildlife. While we were waiting for our reservation, we came all the way down here by the lake. It just looks so pretty down here. There's this cool little Geyser Point bar and grill right behind me that overlooks the water. And they've got some really great food and drinks here. It's just such a cool hotel. I'm ready to, let's just check in while we're here. Let's just check in and stay here for a few days. I don't even want to go eat. I just want to relax. Well, while we're waiting for our reservation, I found this nice comfortable chair here in the lobby of the Wilderness Lodge. Again, it's just so awesome in here. But let's talk a little bit about the restaurant before we go in. It says that we're going to be going into this like Enchanted Forest. And it says there's going to be this delightful music. The delightful is the word that they use that's going to help to bring the storybook alive. I don't know what to expect when we get in there, but I did see, it says Snow White and Dopey and Grumpy. I don't know if they're all always there, but I did also see a mention of the Queen, the evil Queen. It says, if you dare, pose for a picture with the evil Queen. So is the evil Queen going to be there too? That's going to be interesting. I definitely want to get a picture with her. And I wonder if Snow White and some of the dwarves, I wonder if they're going to walk around and visit the tables, or if it's kind of like Cinderella's royal table at the Magic Kingdom, where you basically see Cinderella before you actually go up and eat. You do like a picture opportunity. I wonder how that's going to work. Maybe the evil Queen is like the picture up before you go up to eat, and then the other characters walk around to your tables. Or maybe it's like the Beauty and the Beast restaurant at Magic Kingdom, where you meet the Beast after you're done eating. But I'm really excited because, again, as we mentioned, I've heard nothing but good things about this restaurant. The menu looks pretty good. We'll talk about that when we get in there, but I'm really excited. I hope the food is as good as it sounds. It's a little bit pricey in here, but pretty much any character interaction at Disney is expensive. Well, they're calling our name, so we're going to head on in. But as we're walking in, I was just reminded about the Whispering Canyon Cafe here at Wilderness Lodge, which is so good if you've never been there. We did a full video review of that restaurant as well. I'll put it down in the description below. But this place, if Storybook dining is as good as Whispering Canyon Cafe, this place has some seriously good restaurants, so we're about to find out.
So we just sat down, and already I think it is so cute, and I wish Lexi was here with me. I love the greenery and the vines and the trees. I guess it's trees, yeah, trees on the ceiling, and I love that when the characters come out, they start twinkling and light up. That is so cute. I love this little tray, I guess this is, little tiered like leaf tray. I don't know, it's really cute. It's like we have our own little plant on the table. It just helps with the experience, and I did see the evil Queen on the way in. I think I have to go see her in a little bit. Uh-oh.
So my first impressions of the restaurant also are that it's very adorable and cute. I love the trees. I love the little lanterns. I love the fact that these little lights like sparkle up. So whenever the way it works is, it looks like the characters come out of this door right by us. And each time they come out, there's sort of this like little announcement, like a little storybook announcement. And all the lights on the ceiling, on the trees, start to like glow a different color. And then all of a sudden the character will come out, and then they kind of like run around the restaurant. And then they come to your table, and you can get all sorts of things like, autographs, and you can get like pictures with them and everything. And our waiter kept saying, take as much time as you want. He kept saying, we're not Chef Mickey's. You can take as much time as you want with them. We don't want to rush you out the door. Take your time. So I think that's really cool, because I think a lot of times I feel like at character interactions, I feel rushed. Even though they don't actually rush you, I always feel rushed. Like I need to hurry because they've got to get to other tables. But specifically here, with him continuing to tell us you don't need to rush.
He wanted us to take time.
He said, if I just see you rush and take a picture and that's it, he said, I will send them back to your table. I thought that was actually really cool. It's probably like that everywhere, but it's just he's really been reinforcing that we could take time with the characters, which I really like, because this isn't that big of a restaurant. It costs a lot. And I think it fits the vibe of the restaurant, so I like it. So now let's talk a little bit about how the menu works here. It's an interesting menu. The pricing for us is $65 per adult, and it's $39 for each child. At this point in time, those prices could change throughout the year. You get all the appetizers, and you share them. There's 3 different appetizers: soup, the meatball, and the sort of shrimp cocktail. And then you choose one main entree. And there's a bunch of different main entrees to choose from, which I'll walk through in a second. And then you get a little like dessert tray with all these different types of desserts on it. So I'm excited to try everything. I like the food. I like this little like tree thing they put on our table. And also I will say that the kids menu, they do have a kids menu with lots of different entrees and things for kids that are a little bit more in their palate, which I'll go through those as well. Now, they didn't have paper menus at this restaurant for some reason. I don't know why, but so I'm going to go ahead and just pull it up on my phone so you can see the main dishes. The main dishes to choose from were the beef stroganoff, which we saw some people that had looked pretty decent. The royal prime rib roast. Now, our waiter did say that the most popular dish that they serve is down here, which is the slow braised pork shank. He said after that, the most popular is the prime rib, and then after that is the beef stroganoff. So we've got the prime rib, then we got the stroll through nature, which is basically lots of vegetables and gnocchi. Again, the slow braised pork shank, which looks pretty good. We've seen it. A few people have gotten it. The Brothers Grimm herb chicken, cauliflower puree, yum. Bashful's sustainable fish. Now that may change seasonally. The Sorcerer's Spell Chicken Chicken. So cauliflower puree, roasted vegetables, vegetable jus. That is going to be a fake chicken. So not real chicken. That's the chicken. So this is going to be your plant-based option. And then we'll go through the kids' appetizers and the kids' meals because they're a little bit different from the main. So you've got a salad, honey butter, fruit, vegetables, and cheese. You're going to start off with a create your own honey butter with fruit, vegetables, and cheese. Then the main dishes, lots of different choices here. Grilled chicken, grilled fish of the day, prime rib roast. Now they did also say, let's see if it's in here. Nope. Roasted potatoes, carrots, broccolini, mashed potatoes, macaroni, and cheese. But they did also say that you can get other things that are not on the menu for kids. You can get chicken tenders, you can get fries. They also said you can sub out things like french fries, mac and cheese, etc. Like, for example, if you don't want the polenta with the pork shank, maybe you're not a fan of polenta, you can actually sub that out for fries. So they said they pretty much will do pretty much anything that you need them to do here, which I thought was really good. Our waiter said they are very accommodating at this restaurant. He kept saying they are not a signature dining. They really are a pre-fare type dining experience with character interactions. And so you can do a lot of substitutions. You can basically customize your meal if you need to. They're very good about that there, he said, which I felt like was really good. He said they really want to make sure that families can come to these restaurants and they don't feel like the kids aren't going to enjoy their food.
So our appetizers just came. You don't have to order them. They just came. Like, we never ordered them. And they're on our little tier tray. And one of the things I saw on the menu before I even came was the wild mushroom soup. I love mushrooms and I love mushroom soup. So I can't wait to try it. It's hot. It feels like it's hot. So hopefully it's going to taste really good too. I know some people don't like mushrooms, but I absolutely love them. So I'm going to try it. It's really good. It tastes like grainier, like cream of mushroom soup, kind of, if that makes sense. But I really like it. I could actually eat like a whole bowl of this, so it's really good. It would be good if you had like a piece of bread on the side also. But you don't, so.
The other two appetizers that we got are the Hunter's Pie. It looks kind of like a little like cracker or crouton of some kind with like some sort of meatball on it. It says it's turkey, chicken, cranberry preserve, and crispy sauerkraut. I don't know, it sounds interesting to me. And then we also got the Wicked Shrimp Cocktail, which sounds really cool to me because it says it has a Bloody Mary vinaigrette, seaweed salad, spiced house-made seasoning. Yum. I like shrimp cocktail, but this one says it has a Bloody Mary vinaigrette, which sounds really interesting to me. But I just love how it's displayed. Now, one of the things he said you can get as much of these appetizers as you want. It's all you care to enjoy. They just make it look pretty by putting it in these little like bowls, these little crock pots, and putting it on this like cool little like tree. But he said it's unlimited food. So that's good to know. I didn't realize it was all. Did you know it was all you can eat? Yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right, I don't know how it's going to go. It says it's Wicked Shrimp Cocktail, seaweed, Bloody Mary mix. We'll see how it goes. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It looks interesting. I can honestly say I've never had shrimp cocktail with any sort of like Bloody Mary sauce on it or seaweed. I like shrimp cocktail, so. Actually, not too bad. I'm a big fan of cocktail sauce when it comes to shrimp, so anything other than cocktail sauce I don't think is going to be as good. But this is actually pretty good. I actually like it. It's really like I got a fresh flavor. It's got a little bit of salt to it, which I like. I don't know if that's the seaweed or the Bloody Mary vinaigrette or the house seasoning. I don't know, but I'm glad that she said she's not eating any of these because she's not a fan of like tomato or Bloody Mary stuff. So I think I'm going to eat all of them.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess with skin as white as snow. Yes, Snow White. She's about to begin an adventure in the Enchanted Forest. An adventure that includes you. Please give a warm welcome to Snow White!
I love you.
Thank you. I
Oh, the
love
flowers are so beautiful. I love gathering wildflowers in the meadow with my groups. Yes. Come back to the cottage. I think it brings the sunshine inside. Could we take a portrait together? Come right with me. Girl or a chipmunk. The squirrels are good at the dusting and the chipmunks are good at the sewing and the mending. Thank you, dear. Enjoy your socks.
I did not try the shrimp because I don't really like shrimp, and it said it had Bloody Mary sauce on it. I don't like that either, so that's all Steve, and he did like it. I'm going to try the meatball. It is a turkey meatball. Steve already described it to you, and it looks really good to me. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and I think maybe I'll cut into it because the bread seems pretty long. I'm going to go ahead and try it. It was really hard to cut through. So, yeah. The meatball, when I tried to cut through it, it was really tough to cut through, which I don't mind because, you know me, I like meat overcooked. So it's definitely not like moist or anything. I don't know what people like meatballs to be. I don't really eat them. But the flavors of everything were really good. I liked all the flavors together. And I didn't mind that the meatball was tough. The one thing I did that would have made it better, it needed to be heated up. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like coldish or... I'm not sure. But to me, it would have been better if it was hot. And it wasn't. So... And fun fact, if you ask for an appetizer, you can get any of them, any of the appetizers, you can get as much as you want. They said they just like to make them look pretty on the tray, but you can get as many. I ordered another little soup, and I promise less than a minute later it was on my table. It was like magic. It's because we're in Disney. We're in an Enchanted Forest. Yes, I don't know.
Welcome to Dopey.
You like my ears? Our food just hit the table, and mine looks really good. I got the sustainable fish, that's hard to say, and it was salmon this time. I feel like it's different at the different restaurants because I've had cod before, and I don't think it's always the same. And I asked for it well done. It looks like it's well done. It's on a bed of risotto, and it has herbs on it. I think it's called herb risotto, and it looks like there's asparagus and there's a gremolata sauce. On the top, there's 3 like green circles of like sauce, and it's I looked that up, and it's kind of like a citrus sauce. Bye. Dopey just said bye to me and drew me a heart. But so it looks good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Hopefully I don't burn myself to death. It's really good. And there's like herb breadcrumbs on the top as well. The outside is really crispy on the fish, which I love. It's cooked well to me. I like that green gremolata sauce. I figured I would. I really like the taste of that and the texture of the risotto. And the breadcrumbs on top. Oh, they have really good flavor. The herb, I just really like it a lot. I'm gonna try the asparagus next. It's really well cooked. It's not like it's not like mushy or anything. It's al dente, which I prefer. So overall, this dish is really, really good.
And our story is no different. Honored guests, please welcome the Queen.
Queen just came out and the lights turned red, so now I feel mean. I feel like she's gonna be mean to me when I go up there. Sorry.
Oh boy, my food is also on the table, and I am pretty excited about this. I don't know what it is with me lately, but I've been getting a lot of prime rib here at Disney. I guess it's just because I love prime rib. If I see it on the menu, it's like French onion soup. If I see French onion soup on the menu, I'm gonna order it. If I see prime rib on the menu, I'm probably gonna order it because I am a big fan. So I'm gonna compare this prime rib actually to the Steakhouse 71 prime rib that I just had. But the interesting thing, this one came with horseradish mashed potatoes. What? I don't know. Horseradish mashed potatoes sounds pretty good to me. Also, it didn't say this on. It comes with carrots, but it didn't say this on the menu. But it showed up with another one of those Yorkshire pudding things or something. I mean, I think that's what this big honking thing is. I don't know what else it could be. It did not say it on the menu. And I've never had it before until Steakhouse 71. And here we are again. And by the way, this was like one of the best things that we had at Steakhouse 71, so I'm pretty excited about getting this thing again. Yum. Hopefully I'll get to eat some of it this time instead of Candy eating it all like she did last time. Alright, I'm going to start off with the mashed potatoes because I don't think I've ever had horseradish mashed potatoes before. And it sounds really good to me because I love mashed potatoes and I love horseradish, so we'll see. Oh my goodness. That might be one of the best mashed potatoes I've ever had. And I am not joking. Oh my goodness. Weena would love these mashed potatoes. It hits. It tastes like mashed potatoes. with horseradish in it. It's got like a really nice sour bite to it. And this is the thing that I don't know if Weena would like or not, my daughter, is it's lumpy. It actually has some like big like hunks of potato in here that are like not like 100% cooked, so it's not super mushy. It's got a little, not crunchy, but it's got a little texture to it. Man, I love this. Oh my goodness. Normally I gotta add a bunch of salt to my potatoes or pepper and stuff because they're so like non-flavorful. Nothing on these mashed potatoes. I don't need any gravy. I don't need anything. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Carrots look pretty good too, so let's give those a go. I wasn't expecting that. Those are pretty good. The carrots were sweet. They had like a sweetness to them. Almost like they were cooked in like a little bit of brown sugar or something. Kind of tastes like almost like a sweet potato, which is actually really nice. Especially against the sort of like sour bitterness, savoriness of the mashed potato. Man, it's really nice balance. I love this. The carrot with the mashed potato is so good. Okay, here we go. The main dish. This is what it's all about. It's about the prime rib. I mean, all the mashed potatoes and the carrots are great, but you're really paying for the prime rib. So I'm hoping this is good. Now, I will say that this prime rib is much thinner than the prime rib that I got at Steakhouse 71. It's not as thick. It's a little bit bigger in diameter around, but it's thinner. So let's see here. Actually, it's really good. It's actually really good. It tastes pretty much, I mean, almost identical to the prime rib that I had at Steakhouse 71. It's got a nice little saltiness to it. That jus that it's kind of sitting in is really good. It's got a little bit more jus than maybe the prime rib at Steakhouse 71 did. I will say, however, this one has a lot more fat marbled through it, which I don't mind fat, but I'm not like a huge fan of a ton of fat. So I feel like overall, the cut of prime rib that I got at Steakhouse 71 is probably a little bit better. But the flavor of this one's really good. It doesn't need any of those extra sauces. And with that little bit of jus in there, this is kind of what I'm used to getting with the prime rib. So overall, I'd say this might actually be better. And with those mashed potatoes with that horseradish flavor, I'm going to try and get a little bit of that here on my prime rib. Kind of eat it together because I like horseradish on my prime rib. Wow, that just kicked it up a notch. With that horseradish, mashed potatoes, a little bit on the actual prime rib, fantastic.
Please give a cheery welcome to Grumpy.
All right, now I want to give this a go here. This Yorkshire pudding, I think that's what this is. I don't know. I'm just calling it that. It looks like it. I mean, look at that delicious like crispiness to it. I mean, look at that. And then that sort of like, see the actual texture of the bread there? Yum, man, it looks good. I'm going to have to keep this away from candy or I'm not going to get any of it. Yeah, her hand's coming. Look at that. See that? I didn't even get one bite done. Her hand already ripped into that. Man, it's good. I don't know why this is so good. This is so much better than it has any right to be. I don't even understand. It's just bread. But it's that crispiness on the outside with that like soft, delicious, almost like egg-like texture in the middle. I don't know. It's bussin'. I'm going to get a little bit of that mashed potato on there. Look at that. A little bit of that mashed potato. Man, that's good. This is amazing. This dish is amazing. It's one of the best things I've had at a restaurant at Disney, I'm telling you. Absolutely. This thing works phenomenally together. So good. See? Caught. Caught you red-handed. Taking my stuff off my plate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Finished your food pretty much, and then now you're digging off of my plate.
Well, I suppose you heard tales far and wide of my beauty and you decided to see for yourself. I assure you, your day is all done for that. On your way.
Dark chocolate hearts, the hot mix box.
Okay. Is it something special?
Remember in the movie of Snow White, the very classical, wonderful movie, the hot mix was ordered by the queen to deliver me the heart of Snow White and do not return. But he saw her, how innocent, how beautiful she was. He spared her life and gave something else.
Ah, okay.
The desserts just showed up and they're all super cute. I had the poisoned apples. They are a little cute. Ta-da! It's actually breaking under my hand. But it is a chocolate mousse, dark chocolate mousse with a sour center. I don't know. I don't really like dark chocolate, so we'll see how I like this. I'm going to try the little leaf first. So I'm sure this is probably white chocolate. Yeah. I like that it's cold. And I like the crispy outside. It's definitely dark chocolate. If you like dark chocolate, you're going to really like this. I feel like my daughter's going to like that. Once again, I'm not a huge dark chocolate fan, but this is good for dark chocolate.
The next dessert we got is the Fairy Tale Gooseberry Tart. I don't know. It says it's meringue and gooseberry. It kind of looks like a little miniature lemon meringue pie. I don't know that I've ever had gooseberries, so I have no idea what to expect with this thing. So let's go ahead and cut into it. Wow, that meringue. Oh, I was not expecting it to be brown on the inside. It almost looks like apple. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's just do it. Mmm. Okay, so I am a fan of gooseberry. Apparently. You need to try this. I want to see what she thinks. It reminds me of like a sour apple. I don't know. I really like it though.
I like crust, and the crust seems crispy. So I don't know if you should use the word crispy for crust, but it's crusty. And I love crust, so I'm excited. Did you say this is gooseberry?
Yeah.
So back a long time ago, when I was a kid, I had a friend that I would pick up for church. My dad would pick up for church. And I would go in and get her, and they grew a bunch of berries. And sometimes her mom would give me little baggies of berries, and one of them was gooseberry. And I swear I've never had a gooseberry since then. Since I was little, they're so good. They're sour. I like sour. Yeah, this is really good.
We have two more desserts. The last dessert is the Miner's Treasure. And it's a cookies and cream panna cotta with like some chocolate gems. So it looks like it's like a chocolate shell with maybe a cookies and cream panna cotta in it, and this cute little like hat, looks like a Dopey hat, Seven Dwarfs or something. I don't know, some sort of purple stuff on top. But on the same plate here, we have the Hunter's Gift to the Queen, which came out in this like really cool little box. All right, let's try this thing out. I don't know what this little hat is. I'm guessing, I don't know, some sort of candy. I'm gonna set that aside. I don't know what this purple stuff is on top, but it looks pretty cute. I'm just gonna try it. It's probably like a little whipped cream or something. I don't know. Okay, well this was not hard chocolate shell like I thought it was gonna be, at all. Ooh, look at that. There's like, I don't know, layers of something in there. Okay, this was not at all the texture that I thought it was gonna be. But I guess the whole thing is a panna cotta. I thought maybe the panna cotta was gonna be inside the chocolate shell, but it looks like it's actually the whole thing is a panna cotta. Not bad. I'm trying one of these chocolate rocks. The chocolate rock was good. The panna cotta and the little like purple stuff on top is like just like a whipped cream. This is pretty decent. Better than I thought it was gonna be.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's aight. I feel like it needs something crunchy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the Hunter's Gift to the Queen. Okay, it's hard. They're just kind of like semi-sweet chocolate hearts.
Is there anything inside of it? Mm-mm. Yeah, they're super cute though. Little, they got this like little blue sparkly stuff on chocolate. It was really, the presentation was cool. I like the presentation and how they brought it out with the little like little steam, little dry ice. Yeah, just kind of like a semi-sweet chocolate heart. Well, it is the end of the night. We are finished eating, and man, I cannot wait to talk about this place. I have lots of thoughts, and we really just loved it. But it is so cute in there. Okay, let's talk about the experience now. We're out. The restaurant's closed. I feel like the whole hotel's closed at this point.
It really
Everything. I feel like, why do hotels shut down so much? I'm so used to back in the day when we used to come home late at nights at the park and we would still be able to like get food and things would be a little bit open. I feel like everything shuts down so early now.
I know we used to race and try to get home by midnight sometimes.
I do remember that too. Especially at Port Orleans, we'd always try to get there before Fulton's. If we got there and Fulton's General Store was closed, we knew we were screwed. We knew we were too late. If we could walk through Fulton's General Store on the way from the buses, we knew we were good to go and there'd still be snacks and things open. So anyway, we digress. What did you think? I have a lot of thoughts about this restaurant.
I think that's one of the cutest character dinings I've ever been to, and the food was so good. Yeah, I loved my salmon. It was and risotto. It was so good. And the fact that you can sub things out, like if we ever come with people who don't like necessarily like people who like chicken tenders and fries, Wendy and Austin. Yeah, like I think that's great that they do that for adults. So if you don't want like prime rib or salmon, you can get chicken fingers and fries. I think that's great.
Now I don't know how many people want to pay $65 for chicken tenders and fries. So you'd have to take that in with the whole experience of like maybe the appetizers, maybe but if you're just going to come here and get chicken tenders and fries, I don't think it would be worth it.
No.
I feel like you would feel like you got ripped off. But
I like the experience though.
But for me, I mean, if you can at least find a decent amount of stuff on the menu that you like, and maybe get chicken tenders and fries, because the desserts, you still get the desserts, and maybe one or two of the appetizers is pretty decent for you. And again, it's all you care to enjoy. So you could actually get chicken tenders and fries and then be like, yeah, but I also want mac and cheese, and keep the mac and cheese coming. Then maybe you would get your money's worth. So it really just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, though. I absolutely loved this experience. It is one of my top dining choices at Disney now. My food was phenomenal. Like, we eat at a lot of Disney restaurants, and I rarely think the food is, like, I rarely walk away like, man, that was amazing. This was amazing.
Yeah.
The experience, the character interactions were great. The ambiance was so adorable. I know she liked the ambiance. Yeah. She really loved it. All the lights and the little trees and the leaves and everything. Cute. Get to see Snow White, and Snow White was really cute.
Yeah, she was.
She was super cute. We got a great Snow White. Well, of course, there's only one Snow White. There's only one Snow White. Cut it out. But she was so cute. And we got lots of pictures. I'll throw some of them up right now. Why not? Sure, I'll just throw them up there. Go ahead. Boop, 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 boop. They're all popping in there. And the food was fun. My food was fantastic. Your food, you talked about it a little bit, but you liked it, right? The salmon was great.
I loved it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the desserts were good. There was not one thing that was served that I did not like. But everything you tried.
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked.
Yep.
What is this? So we're sitting in front of the fireplace at Wilderness Lodge. Is that a Sasquatch? Or is
Where?
it like an Indian? Oh no, it's an Indian. Okay, some sort of Indian. Native American. It's a Native American, I think. But it looked like a Sasquatch. Well, from this angle here, I'll show it to you. Maybe you can be the judge. I don't think so. And we didn't get anything extra. We could have got more, except for This one over here got more soup. She ate my soup and then got another soup. So you had 3 soup.
They're this big.
Trace, you got Trace soup. But that's okay because I ate most of the desserts. So for me, I had high expectations for this restaurant because I had heard pretty good things about it. It exceeded my expectations.
It definitely exceeded mine because I wasn't really expecting to like it that much. I just wanted to come because I thought it was cute, honestly. But it's really good, and I will definitely be referring other people to come here.
I have a feeling tomorrow around lunchtime, I'm going to be craving those horseradish mashed potatoes again and thinking, do I need to come here again tomorrow night? Although I think we have a really good restaurant planned again. Well, we have an
we've never
interesting.
been to.
We have another restaurant planned for tomorrow night, so that'll be exciting. So anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you think of the Storybook dining. Have you done this? Now he told us there's other Storybook dinings.
Yeah, which I had no idea.
We did not know that. So apparently there's another one at Topolino, but he said it's for breakfast.
Yeah, Lena had said something about in the morning it's characters, but I didn't realize it was Artist Point, and now I didn't even know what she could have said it, and I didn't know what that meant. But now that I've been here, I do know what it means, and that means cute. So now I want to.
Was
go
it
there.
Artist Point? I thought this was Artist Point.
He
like
said
this
Artist
area.
Point restaurants.
Oh, okay. Well, so
He
I
says
don't know.
There's 3 Artist Points.
So he said there was a the Topolino's one. He said the one here used to be Winnie the Pooh and Friends for breakfast, and then it became Pocahontas for breakfast, and now they don't do it at all, and they only have Snow White in the evening. And then the Topolino's one he said was Mickey and Friends. What are we doing? I don't know why we haven't done that. Mickey and Friends. So that's going to be on our list. And then he said there's another one with Rapunzel, but he said that one's not back yet. I don't even know where that one was. I don't know, but anyway.
I was confused.
So now that I know how awesome the Storybook dining was, we're going to have to go do some of the other ones or hope that the third one comes back if it's not back. But anyhow, lots of cool things. Really love this restaurant. You've got to try it.
Come here.
Let us know what you think if you've been here or if you've been to any of the Storybook dinings, what your experiences have been. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Put some comments below. Nobody uses the comments. You got to do something. Like just type in the word hey. I don't even care. Just something. Type in a comment. We'd love to hear from you. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Until we see you next time, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.